Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on where you're joining me from. You're welcome, 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 welcome. Please, wherever you're joining us from, let us know in the comment section, okay? Do well to type it in the comment section so that we can give you a big shout out. Guys, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. It's a new year, it's a new beginning, it's a divine turnaround, honestly speaking. In fact, 2025 it was, yes, was such a year. Honestly, it was such a year full of challenges, full of ups and downs, full of miracles, full of, progress, a lot of lessons learned so far, so good. So I'm super, super excited to welcome each and every one of you, or I'm happy to usher us or into this amazing new year of 2026. So please, if you're just joining us for the very first time, I say a very big thank you for all my supporters, those that has been, tuning in, watching our videos. You guys are wonderful. Honestly speaking, you're wonderful. I don't take your support for granted for all the gifts, guys. You guys are amazing. Yes, the last live stream I had, someone gifted me a huge amount of money. I was so, so happy. Thank you very much. Please, if you are here, I say a very big thank you, right? Thank you very much. Please, if this is your first time joining our live show, or if this is your first time of coming across my video, I remain Anna Blaze, your one and only one Anna Blaze. All right. Thank you very much. So, guys, without wasting much time, I have a lot of things to talk about today. Honestly speaking, last year, a lot of us were not able to achieve all our aims. We are not able to achieve all our goals and all of that. But trust me, if you start early this year, before the middle of or before half of the year runs out, trust me, you are going to achieve better and greater. All right. All you need to do is to set the right mindset and goal. Then pursue it, work on it, and you see yourself excelling, right? So welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, guys, I want us to talk about this very important thing that has really, really kept a lot of us, hidden in one place. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome. Please double tap your screen for me, okay? Give my video a thumbs up, all right? I remain Anna Blaze. I'm hosting you live all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you very much. Please, I want to give my the first person that will comment, drop your comment in the comment section. I want to give you a lovely shout out, all right? I want to give you a lovely shout out. I love it when I'm doing a live stream and it's been interactive, it makes live show very, very, it moves. Honestly, it gives this vibe. So please let me know where you're joining me from so that I can give you a blow kiss. Okay, let me give you a blow kiss. So I want us to talk about these 5 paying skills that one can actually venture into in 2026 in order to make ends meet. Yes, like I told you, if you start early to set up that goal, if you start early to set up what you want before the year runs out, trust me, you are going to achieve that even more than you could ever imagine. All right. So let us talk about these skills that one can actually venture into at the comfort of your zone, even without even having a physical shop. I keep talking about this physical shop over and over and over again. See, one thing about business is you must not have that shop before one can actually venture into business. No. As a matter of fact, I've seen a lot of persons that built, empire without even having that physical shop. What happened? They started from somewhere. They made use of what they have. So if you're under the umbrella of my live show today, please don't go anywhere, because at the end of this live stream, you will have every reason to be thankful. for coming across this video, right? I keep saying it. You don't need to have that shop. Sometimes you don't even need that to have that, capital before you can start some certain businesses. Yes, there are some certain businesses that doesn't even require a startup capital. All you need to do is just start. And trust me, once you start it, you will see yourself. Like, a lot of changes will start coming in, all right? So that is just it. So if you are here, please type in the comment section any of skills, any skills that you know that one can actually venture into without having a startup capital or without having any physical shop. All right, if you have any idea of any of those businesses or skills, please let me know in the comment section. All right, type it in the comment section, let us see. All right, so that is just it. So I'm starting with the first skill that one can actually venture into, even if you don't have that capital or you don't have a physical shop. So the number one skill on my list is learning hairdressing. Yes, learning hairdressing. Now, a lot of, the country or the society we are in right now, everybody needs to learn one skill or the other. Yes. See, if you're a parent and you're listening to me today, if you have a child that is of age, maybe a child that has just finished with secondary school, you understand, maybe he or she is waiting for to enter higher institution. Trust me, that child needs to learn a skill. That child needs to learn one or two skills before he or she can even think of or can start proceeding into going into the higher institution. So if you're a parent and you have any growing up child, even if it's a child in primary school, trust me, in Nigeria, I think this happens basically in Nigeria. Once it's holiday time, maybe, we just finished Christmas holiday now, and the next holiday coming up is Easter holidays. A lot of persons or a lot of parents who start, we go and, enroll their children in one school lesson or another just to keep the child away from home so that he or she can, stay away from playing and all of that. But trust me, why not, instead of enrolling that your child in extramural lesson or in school lesson, because these are ways some schools extort money from parents. But one thing that some of us don't know is that we're not even aware of it. Schools will tell you, yes, we are doing extramural lesson, bring your child, let's keep he or she busy and all of that. But it's not just it. So to me, I would say that instead of you to enroll your child in extramural lesson, why not look for one skill that child can start, even if the holidays is just as short as 2 weeks or thereabout. Look for a skill that the child can start. There are a lot of skills out there that one can start. If he's a girl child or a male child, in fact, this particular hairdressing of a thing, be you male, be you these days, men are dominating the industry of hairdressing. If you go to a lot of hairdressing salon or shops, you will see that a lot of them have more of males in it. Do you understand? So instead of you to enroll that your child in extramural lesson, why not look for a shop that they are, doing training for hairdressing? Let that your child learning how to plait hair. Do you understand? A child in primary school can start. A child in primary 4, so long as your child is of age. As a matter of fact, some time ago, as I was scrolling through the street of internet, I came across this video of a child of, I think, around 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, or 6 years. What was the child doing? This child was braiding her mother's hair. If you see the neatness of this hair, you will marvel. And I went into the comment section, come and see a lot of things that were said. And this woman made it clear to us that her child started learning how to make hair at the age of 2. At the age of 2 years old. Because according to her, she bought a dummy for her child. Each time she came back from home, she would see her child plaiting the dummy's hair. And, she sees it as nothing. Maybe it's just child's play and all of that. But she didn't know that there is more to that dummy that the child is making hair. That was how this child started making dummies hair at the age of 2. And before you could know what was going on, this woman, when the child was 4 years old, she said that on that particular day, she decided to take this child to, a hairdressing salon and enroll her in, to learn how to make hair. And that was how they started coaching this girl. And today, a child of 5 years old can braid her mother's hair. If you see this hair, that girl made, it was so neat and beautiful. In fact, you wouldn't even imagine that a child of 5 years old was the one behind this. John, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. I love you very much. You understand? You won't even know that it's a child of 5 years old that braid that hair. So you see, whether it's a boy child or a girl child, go and enroll that child in skill of learning how to make hair. Hairdressing now, a lot of persons are building fortune empire from hairdressing. A lot of us look down on hairdressers, but trust me, truth of the matter is hairdressers are making it. You can stay at the comfort of your zone and be making people's hair. I know a friend of mine that is based in UK. This lady stays at the comfort of her sitting room, making dollars, making pounds from making hair. She doesn't even have a physical shop. She relocated to UK 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And today, she's building a house in her father's house. Courtesy of what? Making hair abroad at the comfort of your sitting room. So you see, you don't have any reason to say that, oh, hairdressers are not making it, this or that. It's a lie. That's a blatant lie. You don't need a physical shop, right? Even if it is a boy, let that your boy child go and learn hairdressing. As that child grows up, when he or she gets admission into the higher institution, he can be making hair for his classmates. You understand? And be making money, supporting himself, even when you are not there. Do you understand? So please, if you're a mother, if you're a parent, listening to me, please say no to extramural lessons in school, both August, summer lesson, or whatever. Go and make your child useful by enrolling him or her in one skill or another. Gone are the days when parents, run helter-skelter, enrolling out in August, summer lesson in schools and all of that. See, someone like me, my children will not go to summer lesson. I'm telling you the truth. You see that period of whole August period of, staying at home or going for school lesson and others. I will use that period to enroll my child in a skill. Do you understand? Because as the child finishes maybe higher institution in a bid of waiting for, government to offer him or her job, the child can, be useful to his or herself through the skill he learned at a particular time ago. Do you understand? So skills are very, very important and paramount in the life of everybody. Be you a child, so long as you've come of age, what matters is start on time. Start on time, enroll that your child on time to start learning any of these skills or any of these trade, because it's going to help him or her later in the future. Like I said, you don't need any physical shop. You don't even need any startup capital. Just have your comb and your, what is it called? Your hair cream. Do you understand? And you're good to go. You're good to go. You have your room or your sitting room or your compound. Get a seat and place there, and your customer sits, and voila, you're making hair for them. And at the end of the day, you have your money. Let's assume at the end of the day, you make 2 or 3 persons hair. You know how much that is? And in a week, multiply it. That's a fortune, man. Do you understand? So please, let's not take hairdressing job, as it doesn't pay or whatever. It does, right? So another skill that we also want to talk about is makeup. These days, makeup women are like, some women don't even go out without applying makeup. Someone like me, I love looking natural, honestly speaking. I don't like applying makeups, honestly. But I know a lot of persons that loves makeup. Like I said, that period you are using to enroll your child in extramural lesson, use that period to enroll that child into learning how to, makeup tutorials. I know a lot of shops that are, training people on how to learn makeup, how to tie gele, how to carve eyebrow, how to, a lot of them. Just inquire. Even if you don't have money to pay for. Hi, Chinwike Anunandu. Chinwike Anunandu. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing, Chimike? My brother's namesake. My brother's namesake. How are you doing? Hello to you. Hi, 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 hi. Where are you joining me from? Let me know in the comment section. Please give my video a thumbs up, all right? Give my video a thumbs up. Please, please, please. You can support me with any gift of your choice, actually. Support me with your gift, okay? So, Chimike, let me know where you're joining me from, all right? Please, I was asking before now, if you know any skill that one can learn without a startup capital, you or having any physical shop, please drop it in the comment section. If you know any skills that one can learn without a startup capital, drop it in the comment section, all right? Oh, from Canada. That's amazing. My auntie's brother is based in Canada, actually. How is Canada? How is Canada? I'm hosting you live from Lagos, Nigeria. You didn't come back home for Christmas, my dear. You didn't come back home for Christmas, or have you traveled back? Have you traveled back? You people that is based abroad, it's very, very hard for you people to come back home. Like, it's extremely hard for you people to come back home. Why is it like that? Oh, Canada is fine. That's amazing. I'm hosting live from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm happy to have you guys here, please. I have traveled. Okay, you've traveled back. That's wonderful. Where are you from? Igbo, Anambra, Imo, Abakaliki, Enugu. Where are you from? I'm an Anambra woman, married to Anambra man. Where are you from, Chimike? Where are you from? Let's interact a bit before I proceed. I love interactive session. It makes live streams enjoying, right? Oh, Anambra, are you serious? Which part of Anambra are you from? Let me know if you're my brother or my sister. Are you a man or a woman? Which part of Anambra are you from? Let me know if you're my brother or my sister, or you're my neighbor. Guys, you're welcome. Please double tap your screen for me, all right? Give my video a thumbs up. Support me with your gifts. It's New Year, Baram Christmas, Baram New Year. While we are growing up, during Christmas period and New Year, or, this Easter, wherever, what you'll be hearing is Baram Christmas, Baram New Year, Baram Easter, Baram. In case if you're not hearing Igbo, it means, maybe gift me or, something like that. I don't know how to say it in English. I'm from Anambra too. I'm from Anambra as well. Chimika, I'm Anambra. Newi, are you serious? I'm Nokwa. Do you know Nokwa? Nokwa, that's where I am. My co-wife is from Newi. Then my sister-in-law, the only girl, is married to Newi man also. Sorry, Neni. Sorry, yeah, my sister-in-law is married to Neni, but my sister-in-law is from Newi. Wow. Nice to have you here, Chinwike. Nice to have you. So how is everything over there? How is everything going? How was the celebration and all of that? So let's go back to what I was saying. I was asking a question, if you know any what is it called? Any skill that one can learn without having any startup capital, you drop it in the comment section. Let us know, okay? That's what we're talking about today. So learning makeup is one of the skills that can actually, give or make someone to, make fortune out of life, right? All you need to do is look out for shops that are doing trainings on how to make up. As a matter of fact, these days, if you don't have any money, It's going fine. I enjoyed, and you, my dear, the holiday, the festive period was sweet. I must tell you, I enjoyed. We traveled actually. We traveled to the village in Nokwa. We traveled and we came back on Sunday night. We left east around 4 a.m. Traffic dealt with us. Ah, traffic dealt with us on the way. We left village around 4 a.m. Getting back to Lagos, I think that was around 10. We got back to Lagos around 10. Traffic was hell. At a point, I felt like to cry in the car, honestly. You are asking if I ate chicken. My dear, I overate chicken. I ate chicken, I ate turkey, I ate cow meat, I ate goat meat, anything meat I ate. You don't see how fat I am. See, let me just see guys. Well, sorry, I'm digressing. When we were at the village, during Christmas period, weight loss is not for me. Weight loss is not for me at all. Once I travel to the village like this, anything that has to do with weight loss, I keep it back in the Lagos. I leave it in Lagos and travel to the east. Anything that comes my way, anything, but I eat healthy actually. I eat healthy, yes. I'm not those type that, eat anyhow. No be like that, my dear. Chinwike, yes, no be like that now. Or do you quote to one? You understand? No be to say I dey rich. No, I'm just an average woman. But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes when you visit friends, family members, and all of that, you get to see a rich now. Honestly, if you visit this family, you put rice, they'll bring rice, maybe turkey. You go chop them. You go to another family members, rice, maybe chicken. That is it. But in my husband place, actually, mostly the proteins we use is cow meat, chicken, and turkey. Yeah, basically, that's what we eat there. So it was enjoying. Honestly. So I eat anything that comes my way, so long as it's healthy. And trust me, village food is healthy more than what we are eating here in Lagos. Not be say wetin we dey chop here no good though, you understand? But village own is more organic. It's more organic because they are grown with less fertilizers or whatever. Do you understand? At least if you have a taste of village food and city food, you see that the taste is quite different. You understand? The taste, the aroma is quite different. Take for instance the vegetables. If you taste village vegetable, you will see that, sorry guys, there is no light, so heat, I'm sweating. If you taste vegetables from the village, you will find out that their taste is quite different from the ones we are eating here in Lagos. Honestly speaking, here in Lagos, they use more of agrochemical and all of that to grow their farm produce. On a norm, a farm produce that was supposed to grow for maybe 6 months before maturity, here in Lagos, 2 months, it's matured and they'll bring it out to the market. So that's just the case. But see village, honestly, if you're opportuned to travel home and enjoy yourself. Honestly, village is very, very sweet. So that's just it. So that's it, Jared. That's it. I'm looking out for the next festive period, honestly. Christmas is the most enjoyable season of my life. Christmas period. I do enjoy myself. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. So, guys, please, Chinwike, if you know any skill that one can actually start without any startup capital, please, I would like to hear from you. What skills do you think that one can venture into without any startup capital or without even having a physical shop? Are you serious? Okay. We're going to chat on WhatsApp, okay? Um, can I have your WhatsApp number? Can I have your WhatsApp number? Or maybe I can drop mine. You send me gifts. Maybe I will have your WhatsApp number. I'll chat it up later, or I will drop mine. Anyone. So, Kebaram Christmas or Christmas Kichebaram ko New Year na. Ken Kichebaram Abara. Which one do you want to do for me? Christmas or New Year? Let me know. Let me know. This afternoon, I'm just so happy. I drank Amarula this afternoon, and hey, God. I don't know who sent me message. I don't know who sent, you know that, not Amarula, best. Brother, I be sister to Amarula. I said, make I go drink small now. And so I carry myself, go fridge. A guy is not around now. He went out. So I said, let me just go and sip a little. As I sip the first one, best, the thing, tokorom nisi, the sweetness no be here. Okay, New Year. Okay. Go to my profile. I think in my profile, my WhatsApp, this thing is there. My WhatsApp link is there in my profile. Or maybe I can have your number. I'll chat you up later, okay? Or I can drop mine, anyone. If you have your biro with you, let me give you mine. Should I call my detail for you so that you take it down? So, I went to the freezer, guys. I said, let me go and take little, alcohol. I saw the best. Brother and sister to Amarula. We all know the popular Amarula, right? I sipped the first one. One more. The sweetness, the milky taste was, I said, oh, this is very sweet. And it's very chilled. I sip again. Now, so I sip and they go. The next thing, my whole body, my bones, everything were like, I said, who sent me work? I said, no, devil, I resist you. I kavash. Okay, let me give you my details. Let me give you my number, okay? Just chat me up. Should I call my detail for you? If you are ready, let me call my details, my WhatsApp number for you so that you can say hi to me. So, as I drank that Amarula, the best, sorry. You know that drink, that best, is this type of drink that if you are drinking, it's alcoholic. Okay. Plus 234 81 356 33 574. That's my WhatsApp digit. If you get it, type noted. So, that best drink is the type of drink that if you are drinking it, yes, it is alcoholic, but you will not know at initial that it is alcoholic until it starts to melt in your body. That is when you will know that it is alcoholic. At that moment, I started sweating profusely. Jesus, my whole bones were. I said, oh, who sent me work? So I carry myself, go sit down for a fan. No, I've so fan come they blow me. But the fan, when they blow me, I don't even feel it because I was high already. I was high. That was around, what is the time? Around 12 this afternoon. That drink show me shaggy. And it's very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. I said, okay, we go again this night. I go drink them again because I really want to have a good night rest. So that's just it. But it's well, Sha. It's well. So guys, let us go back to our discussion, all right? I'm so sorry that I digressed. Right? So back to our discussion. So if you're a parent, please go and enroll your child in one skill. I've talked about hairdressing. It is very, very important. I have talked about makeup, learning makeup. A lot of ladies these days cannot do without makeup. They are going downstairs, they will apply makeup. They are going for a party, they will apply makeup. They are going for wedding, burial, any function. You must see one person or two person that want to or that needs the services of a makeup artist. And you have a child at home that doesn't, please call that WhatsApp. +234 81 356 33 574. That's the WhatsApp number. Just say hi and tell me your name so that I can remember how I gave you my number. All right. Tell me that you are chatting from YouTube. I gave you my number from live stream and all of that so that I will not spend time asking who are you, how did you get my number? You know, we ladies, we are good at that. Someone like me, I am very, very good at that. I will ask you and ask you and ask you until you tell me how you got my number. So please, to avoid that stress, all right? So if you have a girl child or a boy child, please, that child should learn one skill or another. It is very, very helpful and very, very important, okay? If not, even if the skill is not going to favor that child now, at a point in his or her life, it is going to favor them. A time will come when they will finish their higher institution, waiting for government work or waiting for that white collar job. So in the bid or in the process of waiting to get a white collar job, they can be able to sustain themselves financially with the skills they have learned. Trust me, there are a lot of skills that one can actually venture into. Yes, there are a lot of skills that one can actually venture into, but I just want us to talk about these 5 or 6 of them, okay? So you can know when or how to start with any of them, all right? So another skill that I want us to talk about is nail technicians. Nail technicians. You understand? Those people that fix nail. Ladies these days, some ladies cannot do without fixing of nails, honestly speaking. So if you're opportuned to have learned how to fix nail for people, if you're good, if you're in respect in nail fixing, trust me, you're going to be getting clients. And as you have all these skills, you can make yourself visible in the whole wide world, social medias. All right? You can create social media handles. We have our Blue app, which is the Facebook. We have our TikTok. We have our Instagram. We have our IG. We have our YouTube. Put out your work out there so that people can know the skill you are good at. You understand? You know that when you position yourself out there, people will know what you are into. But if nobody knows what you're doing, if you're not putting yourself out there, nobody will know what you're doing. You understand? So learning how to make nails or fix nail also goes a long way. That's my phone number that I just called, my WhatsApp number. Chiwike. That's the WhatsApp number that I just called, okay? The number I gave you now is my WhatsApp number. That's my phone number. Just chat me up on WhatsApp with that number, right? I hope you understand what I said. That's my WhatsApp number. So enroll that your child to learn how to fix nail, because a lot of women miss those people that are into it. So it's going to do your child a lot of good, even you yourself, not only your child. In case if you're looking for any job, you can venture into any of these jobs that I just mentioned now, all right? Then another job that people look down at is laundry cleaners. Yes, laundry cleaners, people that wash people's clothes. Do you understand? Laundry cleaning is not a disease job. It is not. As a matter of fact, laundry cleaning pays very, very well. If you are opportune to be in a location where people know you very well, in an open location, in an open place, where people knows what you are doing, where people knows the services you are rendering, trust me, you are going to be making money daily. Because a lot of persons, those of us that are so lazy to wash our clothes, they are going to be your number one customers. I'm telling you, this particular laundry cleaning, you don't need to go to school, you don't need to learn how to wash or whatever. Do you understand? You don't need to go and learn. As long as you know how to wash very well and iron. People need your services. A lot of persons need your services. A lot of persons wash clothes daily. You can be their employer. Do you understand? Their employer. You understand? You'll be washing for them. You can be going from house to houses looking for families that need the services of washing clothes. Do you understand? A lot of guys that doesn't have time for washing their clothes. You can be washing their clothes, making money. A cloth that you wash, you can charge as far as 500 naira, 1,000 naira. As a matter of fact, the other day, last month, before we traveled, I took our duvet to dry cleaning, because before now it's my husband that takes our duvet to dry cleaner. So I don't know how much dry cleaners charge to wash duvet. In fact, I've not even bothered to ask my husband for once how much does he usually wash our duvet. So it was on that particular day, Oga said that he doesn't have time, I should take the duvet to the dry cleaner. Omo, I carry duvet to dry cleaner. Could you guys imagine that one duvet, dry cleaners charge 4,000 to wash one duvet? I said, Chineke Lord, Jesus. Like to wash a duvet, 4,000 naira. I was even trying to bargain with the guy that the price is too much. The guy said that a lot of person charge as high as 5,000, 6,000, depending on the quality of the duvet. There are some duvet that are thick. So if you have that thick duvet, be ready to pay more. If your duvet is not that thick, maybe you can get it as cheap. But for the particular duvet that I took to the dry cleaner, 4,000, the guy refused to even give me a discount. So you can imagine if you are able to wash maybe in a day 2 duvet. How much is it? 8,000. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. Check how much is it. That's an oil well money. Do you understand? You don't even need a shop. You don't need a startup capital. All you need is just have the right detergent and you're good to go. So dry cleaning job is one of those jobs that people do look down on because they think that maybe there is no much money in it. But truth of the matter is almost money day dry cleaning job. So the earlier you realize that, the better for both of you or both of us. All right. Then another skill that one can venture into is cooking for occasion. A lot of occasion goes on in a week. Occasions are going on. Birthday, wedding, burial, housewarming, opening keneko, one party or the other, club party, this party, that party, get together party. And all these parties, what happened? They need the services of a chef, of a cook. If you are good at cooking, you can cook rice, you can cook soup and make swallow. You can cook plantain, you can cook breadfruit, you can cook fried rice, salad, you can cook meats, spice it, and you are opportuned to be visible to the world. Trust me. My auntie that is a cook, I know how much she charges for 1 bag of rice. If you want her to cook 1 bag of rice for you, I know how much she will charge you to cook 1 bag of rice for you. If you want her to cook 1 cooler of rice for you, I know how much she will charge for her to cook 1 cooler of rice. If it is 1 cooler of soup, I know how much. You can be doing home delivery. You can cook the food at the comfort of your zone. There are a lot of women that doesn't even have chance or time to cook for their families, to cook food, to cook soup or whatever. Those people need your services. You can put yourself out there in social media, put out what you're doing. People that need your services will contact you. They will be contacting you. Okay, please make two pentas of soup for me. Make 2 pentas of egusi soup or bono soup, okra soup, onubu soup, or ha soup. a painter, you know how much you charge. Not to talk of when you do it for a complete 1 week. That's a cool money. So you see, you don't have any reason to tell me that there is no job in the country. There is job in the country, my dear, my sister, my brother. There is job in the country. You don't need to wait for the government to give you job before you can start any job. Oro de nobodo. Do you understand? Then the last skill that one can actually venture into is baking. Baking. Those that bake chin-chin, pastries, cake, and a lot of them. You can go for offline training, learn how to bake some of these pastries or whatever. If you don't have money to go for offline training, there are a lot of free tutorials on YouTube that teaches how to make simple that teaches how to make simple chin-chin, teaches how to make cake using simple recipes. What is it called? Egg roll, meat pie, sausage roll, a lot of them. Go and learn it, either offline or online. Then start practicing. As you are practicing, be making the videos, be posting it online so that people can know what you are good at. You know, one problem we have is some people don't even know how to utilize the skills they have. You are good at baking, but you don't have a social media handle. Then what are you doing? What are you doing? How many people knows what you are into? You have a social media handle. Put that work you are doing there. Anything you make or you produce, video it and put it out there. That is the only way people can see what you are doing. That is the only way you can be visible for people to see what you are doing. Aside that, trust me, nobody might be able to know what you are into. Do you understand? So standing out helps you to be visible for people to be able to notice what you are into. But if you refuse, if you are still shying away, if you are still under your eggs and all of that, saying, oh, maybe this, maybe giving one excuses or the other, trust me, nobody will know. So the only way for you to put yourself out there so that people can actually know what you are into is doing what? Create a social media handle. When you create a social media handle, put it out there so that people can actually see what you're doing. When I started doing my selling shoes, when I started my shoe business, at the initial, I wasn't posting it on social media and I was not making customers. But the moment I started posting it on Facebook, on WhatsApp status, on my TikTok and the account and all of that, customers started coming from there. Do you understand? So you see, I wasted a lot of time. Because I didn't know the right approach to follow during that period of time. So please, come this 2026, make up your mind on what to do with yourself in order for you to be useful to yourself, to your family, and to the society at large. And most importantly, being financially stable matters a lot. I'm telling you the truth. Being financially stable helps. No matter how much you're making from that little business of yours, it is something. Even if at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're making 10,000 or 5,000 naira gain, it is better off than you're not even making any gain at all. So please, be visible. Be visible. It is very, very important. So guys, we are signing out from here at this point because I have other things to do. I also want to go live on my second channel, so I don't want to miss that live stream today. If you have any question, please do well to drop it in the comment section and I'm going to attend to it as fast as I can. All right, drop it in the comment section so that I will know what your question is. And then, like I said, if you know any skill that one can venture into at the comfort of his or her zone without having a startup capital, please do what to drop it in the comment section so that other persons who were not here during the live stream can actually come across it and never can tell, it might be of great and immense help to them. So guys, thank you very much for those of you that were with me from the beginning of this live stream to this moment. I say a very big thank you for your support, for the engagement, for the thumbs up, for your comment, for your shares, for your subscriptions. I really, really appreciate you guys, all right? Thank you very much. I bet to sign out from here and we shall see next time. So until then, remain blessed, keep posting, keep being you, keep doing all you can in order for you to navigate these struggles of financial, challenges. 2026 might be tough, it might be soft. I don't know what it holds, but I believe that it's going to be a soft year for us. So until then, guys, thank you very much and do take care of yourself wherever you are, right? Bye.